Yo, y'all still tuned in there? Yes, sir. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man, and you are tuned into the one and only Dirt Gang TV. And today, we talking about coronavirus, stimulus checks, what's closed down, how long are they going to leave these schools closed because these kids are driving us crazy already. Yo, listen, Trump, what we doing here? What we doing here? Does he directly blame China for this? This is a couple of things we gonna get into. And why is it white around your eyes, Trump? You like all around your eyes is white, like somebody just bust you with a powder bomb. Boosh. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man. We gonna make good tracks. I know TV is dry right now. Ain't no sports on, nothing. But don't worry, man. We gonna keep y'all entertained, man. What's that in there, man? You ain't got work, but you still can't be in there on that couch. Y'all know it, man. You can't get this money if you in there sleep on that couch. Get up, still be productive. Try to find some way to generate money. Go play some kind of card game or something like that with the kids. See what I'm saying? Something. You can't go outside because the weather is terrible right now. Yo, we gonna get into some things, man. It's your boy Harlem Smiley, man. We rolling. Dirt Gang. Yikes. The side block, nigga. It's Curry Low, nigga.
You are now tuned into Bossman Tough Beats.
Y'all niggas already know what it is, man. Shout out from all the 30s, man. All the way from 35th and Edgecombe all the way to Crenshaw, man. Y'all already know what it is. 30s up, man. All the mafia, man. Side block shit. Let's get it, my nigga. I'm the best ever. I'm the nigga that done it, did it, to spit it, uplifted, talented, to get this, that. I'm just a Brooklyn Crip from Harlem said, show some respect. If not, cuz, put it in check. I'm up next. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man, and you are tuned into the one, the only Dirt Gang TV. And right now, President Trump just announced that they might be sending out stimulus checks to the people. Maybe $1,000 for the household. Maybe $1,000 for each working person in the household. We need that. But y'all don't be out there stupid. I already see all of the meat. Facebook, Instagram. Y'all getting crazy out there. How we going to get this money and all the stores is closed? What are we supposed to spend it on? We're supposed to spend it on bills, you idiot. Bills. Can you pay my bills? Destiny's Child in the face ass. Yo. Come on, son. Y'all out there, what you think you going to do? Get this $1,000? I'm about to go see the weed man. I'm about to go grab some Hennessy. Nah, it's not what this for. Black people. White people, don't be buying all the jars of mayonnaise. Nah, y'all can keep that. Leave the seasoning though. Anyway, so listen. I'm about to tell y'all what's probably about to happen. I'm about to tell y'all because a lot of these other countries, they are now going on a downslope. They got control of it. The way they got control of it, they shut everything down for like 2 weeks. Everything has been on the shutdown for like 2 weeks. And they noticed when they did that and they was able to clean stuff to have people just subjected to their crib, they know stuff started going on the downslope. So President Trump, man, this guy's like, this guy's crazy. They are looking at what other countries are doing to get their fatality rates down, to get the actual cases down of coronavirus. But he's also blaming China directly. He's not saying that they did this to us directly because it would be stupid for them to infect themselves first just to infect us. That's stupid. Nobody's going to commit a martyr. There's no martyrs over here. Anyway. But what he's saying was they could have told us way sooner than what they told us, which means they knew about this way longer than we knew about it. We knew about it right now up to this about 3 weeks. They knew about this beforehand. They could have told us this beforehand. And we could have like not even had this much fatalities. We could have got ahead of the game already, stopped international flights, and it would have been very few people who would have probably got infected by this. So let's be for real. Trump could have looked at this as an exact act of war because they knew about this and they didn't tell us. You already know the NBA got a direct thing that they're doing with China. It's called NBA China. People go back and forth all the time. People trading back and forth. How much stuff out here is made in China? Listen, it's a lot. They should have told us. We have a lot of connections with China. I love the Chinese restaurants. You mean to tell me that if they can get a product that's cheap out there, they not going to get it from out there? Why wouldn't they get it from out there? It's cheaper. It's saving them money. They can make more money out here with it. So you mean to tell me they wouldn't get nothing from out there? This is what I'm saying. Places like New York, everybody eat Chinese food out there. Who in New York don't eat Chinese food? If you're a New Yorker and you say you never ate Chinese food before, something's wrong with you. I don't care if you live from upstate to Long Island. Great Chinese food in New York. Not anymore. Can't even eat that no more, son. Come on, son. So this guy, I'm saying he tight. He's not calling this the coronavirus. If you hear what he say, he calls this the China virus. And the reporters be tight. Why are you calling this the China virus? Don't you think that's going to put a lot of Asian Americans at risk? Trump's like, nah, it came from China. It's the China virus. That Trump, I don't agree with. I really feel like you keep calling this the Chinese virus. Let's be for real. How many of y'all out there can just look and just tell the difference between a Chinese person and somebody that's just Korean? I can tell the difference between like a Chinese person and somebody from Japan. A Japanese person and a Chinese person. To an extent, I can tell the difference. You know that I ain't gonna lie, y'all Japanese, y'all got like small bodies, big heads. Y'all girls is kind of shaped like lollipops. But anyway, I can kind of tell the difference. But to tell like the difference between a Korean and a person and a Chinese person, it's kind of hard. Tell me I'm lying. We ain't getting racist here. This Dirt Gang TV. You know what I'm saying? We welcome all races. But tell me I'm lying. Tell me it's hard. Ancient Chinese, I'm from Korea, mother. You know what I'm saying? Yo. Then they asked Trump, what do you think about them calling this the Kung flu? I was in stitches when I first heard that. The Kung flu? Who came up with that? That's what he asked the reporter. Who did you hear from the White House say that? She's like, yeah, somebody from the White House. Who did you hear say that? If they said it, they said it. I didn't say it. The Kung flu. That shit is, yo, listen. Y'all memes out there? The Cardi B remix? Y'all making coronavirus songs? I like it. Let's make this is not something that we all haven't seen before as people. See what I'm saying? Let's make it a good one. Make a laugh out of it. TV dry right now. I know TV is dry right now. So y'all don't go out and spend those little $1,000 stimulus checks on little stupid stuff. And word of advice, it might be $1,000 per household. Might be nothing. It might be $1,000 per working person in the household, which will help out a little bit more. I think they doing something as far as like with healthcare or something like that. But for all you know working people, yo, don't think y'all just gonna be sitting there, no jobs. Yes, they give you see what happened with the last stimulus checks? The house I was living in, it was like 7 grown adults living in there. No, it was 8, 8 grown adults living in there. Only 3 of us was working. So when the stimulus checks came around and they came in the mail, the only 3 people who working seen those nice, shiny, glittery Department of Treasury checks. If you had kids, you had a household, you got double. If it was just you by yourself, you was a nice hard worker, you got half. But something was better than nothing. So all those non-workers that was sitting around, yo, where my check at? You ain't getting no check. So if you, for all you broke people sitting around trying to wait for your girl to get her income tax and spend that, you've been sitting around waiting on your girl, y'all out there 30, 40, 50, still trying to sell drugs. Yo, y'all not getting no checks. Y'all not getting no checks. Stimulus will not be stimulated towards y'all. Telling you. I know they doing something as far as like for people on social service. I think they doing like an emergency something. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with I never been on public assistance. So I'm not too familiar myself with that, but I have had girls on public assistance before. So I know they're doing something when you first go get public assistance. They give you like emergency stamps or like emergency cash on there, or might be both. But I think they're supposed to be doing something like that for all you people out there on social service. So y'all don't trip. You sold your stamps at the beginning of the month. You should have had some more coming on the 15th though, between the 15th and the 20th. Don't be stupid. Don't sell those. Because on the 20th might be the day where they slap y'all with that extra. Don't be stupid. Because listen, if they quarantine people to their house for 2 weeks, if they say, all right, because that's what they did. If they say everybody stay home, it don't matter what kind of job you work at, we give y'all 28, 24 hours to go grab whatever y'all need to grab. And then after that, everything is shut down for 2 weeks. Y'all better make sure y'all got enough food in the house. Enough drinks. Don't be going just buying mad soda and stuff like that. Get some stuff that's going to last. Get something that all the people can drink. Your kids drink little Capri Suns. Don't go buy yourself 9 sodas and buy 1 box of Capri Suns. Go buy like 10, 15 boxes of Capri Suns. But y'all don't need to go buy 98 rolls of toilet tissue. Y'all bugging. White people, y'all out here in California, yo, if y'all gonna buy up all the water, only buy that nasty Arrowhead water. That Arrowhead water is disgusting. It is terrible. For my East Coast people, they don't sell Poland Spring out here on the West Coast. I need some Poland Spring in my life. But Arrowhead is that is the nastiest water I taste in my life. And y'all love that water, white people. So go buy all the Arrowhead water up. Leave the Fiji water. Even leave the Great Value water. I'll take that over that Arrowhead water. I'll drink Nestle over that Arrowhead water. Aquafina, I take it. I need some Poland Spring though. I need some Deer Park. They don't got none of that out here, my East Coast people. But anyway, stop buying all the toilet tissue. Now, a lot of stores only letting you buy like 12 rolls per person anyway. So, y'all people got like garage full of waters and full of toilet paper. Y'all probably ain't got no meat in your house, but oh no, we gonna drink water. We gonna stay hydrated and take a doo-doo. How you gonna take a doo-doo if you ain't got no food to eat, stupid? Told my black people, stay smart. Don't get this check. Run to the weed, man. I mean, let's be for real. Some of y'all going to. If you need to, just to stack up, it is what it is. I'm not going to lie. I'm stacked up right now. I didn't have to use no stimulus check to go do it. But just in case, because I don't know about y'all, but the dispensaries out here is looking like the supermarkets out here. They crazy. And once this idiot fully closes Mexican border, it's over. Whatever they got until they open that border up is whatever they got. So my advice, y'all go stack up, but listen, if you don't go buy no quarter pounds and you know what I'm saying, you ain't got it like that. Me, honestly, y'all don't even want to know what I can get a QP for. We talking easily at the most for the great stuff, $300. So that's, you know what I'm saying, it's no problem. But for a lot of y'all out there on the East Coast, don't go do that. Be smart. Don't go buy gallons of Hennessy. Oh, I got this. Let me go buy this. Nah, don't go do that. Go get food first. Go get food first. That's it. Go get food first. If you got enough food, you like, all right, cool. You know, I was able to get this, and this, and this, and this. 500. I got 500 left over, but I got enough stuff for me the last 2 weeks. It's cool. Spend like 2, put 3 up away, just in case. Or if you got 2 working people in the house, use one of those $1,000 checks to, you know, do what I just said. Put the other one up towards paying bills. If you got food already, just hold it. Don't just blow it for no reason. Because even though they say 2 weeks, it could be a month. I know they ain't turned off utilities and all that, but what about these rent people? Think about it. They can't put nobody out right now, but you don't want to end up getting back to it and you got to pay 2-3 months backup rent. Be smart. Because once everything start rolling again, it's going to start rolling like normal again. And they're not going to want to take hits if they don't have to. So if they say, all right, we just put it on hold, but you still owe us 2 months rent, we'll give you X amount of time to pay. You still got to come up with that 2 months rent. No late penalties or nothing, but you still got to come up with it. Thank the good Lord this happened when it did, because, you know, it was an okay month this month. But last month, it might would have been a different story. All right, just before all this happened, I had just paid most of my stuff. Just paid most of the bill, the rent, the car insurance, you know, cable, see what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, you know, had a little rainy day stash to go grab some food and stuff like that. But the industry I'm in took a big hit. So I don't know if y'all heard or not. They might be closing all schools until the fall semester. Yes, I said it. Oh, y'all didn't hear me? They might be closing all schools to the fall semester. They don't think they can get this under control in enough time for the students to get back to school, because the original game plan was just to extend it. If your kids got out in the middle to the end of May, they was gonna go till June. If they went till June, they was gonna go until July. But now they don't even think the school's even gonna be able to go before June. So don't think this is like a 2-week thing the way your kid is gonna be home. Yes, he home for 2 weeks, then it's spring break. Nah, spring break is supposed to, if you do the math from 2 weeks to now, when they get spring break around Easter time, it's supposed to go right into that cycle. So they thinking, all right, cool, that gives us enough time. So Easter, I think, is like the 11th or something like that. So even if they get it done by April 15th or stuff like that, they don't think the schools and stuff is going to be clean enough, and they're going to been able to have vaccinated a lot of teachers to get it ready by June. So what that basically means is your kid might have the longest break that they didn't had ever from when they started school. Because what they starting to come out with now is a lot more kids are at risk than what they was talking about. And I knew this from before. That's why the last couple of days I didn't send my son to school before they actually said, oh, well, schools was closed. I think they said by the time Monday come, school was closed. I didn't let my son go to school on Thursday and Friday. Reason being, because I know if this was attacking old people, the kids' immune systems is not fully developed, just like an older person whose immune system is fully developed is that attack. It's simple. The kid's immune system is not like an adult immune system to where they just are just battling, boom, 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 boom. You know, kids touch stuff, put fingers in their mouth, rub their eyes. My son do this all the time with his string. Put his string in his mouth, stuff like that. So I knew for a fact if the adults was at risk, the elderly adults was at risk, the kids was at risk. There's mad old people running around the schools. There's a bunch of old people running around the schools. So if old people are at risk at more, and then you got kids that's running around putting everything in their mouth, especially if you got a kid from like the age of like 9 and down, 10 and down, at risk. So they take extra precautions when it comes down to the school. So don't think, listen, get some flashcards. You can go up to the school and get some work from these teachers. They putting work online. You don't even have to do that. You can sit there as a parent, especially if you out of work right now. You can make up little work stuff for your kid to do. Stuff like that. See what I'm saying? Make your own little worksheet. This ain't summer vacation, not yet at least. Anyway. Y'all people out there running around in Walmart and these supermarkets with these masks on and all that. Please. A, y'all gotta watch how y'all talking to these people on these streets. B, y'all gotta watch how y'all talking to these people on these streets. I'm in Walmart. We coming down the aisle shopping. I got my son with me, trying to find some stuff. So my son, he don't even got no cold or nothing. Just so happens that he was walking and he was eating some chips. And so one of the chips, I guess, must have made him cough. So this guy standing there with the mask literally looks at my son and say, oh man, You should wash that cough, young man. And then went to almost like proceed to like, you know, because my son looked at him like this. And he almost went to proceed to like touch him on the shoulder. Yo, I grabbed my son back so quick. And I ain't gonna lie. I know what y'all think. You got into a fight. Nah, this was an older white man. See what I'm saying? I didn't do no shit like that. But I cursed that man. I said, yo, who the... First off, don't touch nobody. My son is not touching nobody right now. You a stranger. You got that mask on and all that. And by the way, that mask ain't protecting nothing. And why are you sitting here telling a 7-year-old he should wash that cough? What you trying to do? You trying to scare my son? Make it seem like because he sitting here busting down the Dorito that he got the corona? You got to watch who you talk to in the street. Because normally if you wasn't old, I would have just punched you right in your face. This is what I'm telling this man. Back up. Watch who you talk to people. He don't got no cold or nothing. And even if it was a cold, it could have just been a cold. You not no doctor because you got the mask on. And if you was, you stupid. Why was you about to try to, you know, it wasn't like he was trying to like do nothing crazy. But you know, you giving somebody advice. Oh, hey, man, you know, I'm saying one of those kind of deals. Like he was about to give him coronavirus advice. My son's 7 years old. Is you stupid? He looking at this man stranger danger mode. I'm right there. I'm in line. But my son is standing, you know, like 2 feet away from me, you know, by the soda machine thing. He like to roam around. This man in the next line across from us, he ain't think about the chips or nothing. Oh, he eating chips. He probably, my son, hey, young man, you should really get that cough checked out. It did go to proceed to touch his shoulder like he was about to give him some coronavirus advice. Who is you? Dr. Drew? You gonna get your... Man, yo, I can't tell y'all the words I was saying to this man, but you got to be more careful who you talking to in the streets. I'm not the violent type no more. I don't like to just do this randomly to people. But you sitting there with a mask on, y'all people running around with this mask. The mask is not protecting nothing. It's not protecting nothing. But except for if somebody talking to you and a piece of spit fly out their mouth and possibly go in your mouth. That's the only thing it's protecting. Do you not know if it touch your hand and you touch your mouth, touch your nose, touch your eyes, you can get it? So what is the mask really protecting? You people running around there with masks, only thing y'all got us regular people thinking is that y'all the one that got the coronavirus. And y'all trying to protect everybody else. Let's be for real. If you one of them idiots who just went out there and brought a mask because you think that it's protecting you from coronavirus, let me tell you what us regular people think. That you're the idiot running around with coronavirus trying to protect us from it. That's what we thinking. Let's be for real. You see somebody sitting, you get on a train. It's 2 seats open. Or my East Coast people. You get on a train. It's 2 seats open. You got the regular dude just sitting there chilling, reading his newspaper, whatever like that, no matter what color race. Or you got, all right, let's do this. You got 2 Asian people that's sitting there. And you got the one Asian guy that's sitting there with the newspaper, reading the newspaper. And then you got the Asian lady that's sitting across over there, but she got the mask on. And she's sitting there cooped up like this with the mask on, looking all like this. Who you going to sit next to? I'll wait. Because I know if I just had to sit down, then that was the only 2 seats available. I know who I'm sitting next to. I'm going to sit next to that dude that's sitting there with the regular newspaper, chilling. I'm not going to sit next to that scary lady with that mask on sitting there. I'm not sitting next to her. Y'all crazy. Y'all looking crazy out here in these streets with this mask on. It's protecting nothing. Ask Donald Trump. The white around his eyes. You know what that is. He still got them goggles on while he going tanning. Trump, what is that? Did they powder it up? Did they whoosh, hit you with the powder ball? What is that? What is that? Yo. This is crazy. Crazy out here. Nasty work out here in these streets. What's going on here? Yo. And I got a little PSA. PSA for all y'all running in these restaurants right now. Bars closed. Taverns closed. Supermarkets open. Fast food places is still open. Domino's, Pizza Hut, all that still delivering. Which means you have options to get food. You have options. Listen, it might take an hour or two for the pizza to get to your house. But a lot of these places are taking off the delivery fees. So if you got money on the card and you sitting there chilling, but you like, I don't got no food in the house. Don't panic. You got places, options you can go and order from. You ain't got to spend a whole heap of money. Domino's got that 5-5-5 deal. You get 3 pizzas. See what I'm saying? Make that, a nighttime, dinner, wake up, little lunch. You done spent like, $20 to just eat a dinner meal and a lunch. You got kids, $20 to eat dinner and lunch. It don't get much better than that. But if you run into these restaurants and y'all getting takeout and y'all feel like y'all got enough money in your house, y'all got enough food in your house, and you have enough money to go to these restaurants and get takeout, you should have enough money to tip these people out. I said it one more time. If you go into these restaurants to get food, because you don't have to go to restaurants. McDonald's you can go to. Little Caesars got them cheap pizzas. Tastes like cardboard, but they'll be all right. Y'all got options. Which means if you're going to these restaurants to get food, you have a little bit of extra money. Listen, the industry I work in took a big hit. But these restaurants and these bars and stuff are taking just as big hits as like people who work in casinos, airports, and a lot of them are not salary. A lot of them work based off of tips. So listen, I'd have been around people ordering $70, $80, $90 worth of food. They got to have people in there that's making hourly wage, but they have like bartenders and servers in there that's actually giving it to you and stuff like that. So they only making minimum wage. That is not covering their bills. So if y'all they got enough money to go there, don't order $70, $80, $90 worth of food and then don't leave no tip. Come on, son. Don't do them like that, son. I ain't saying you got to tip them 20% on the takeout. You order $80 worth of food, you ain't got to tip them $16. But I get you, they'll gladly appreciate nice little $8, even if it was $6. Anything's better than nothing because y'all got options. I hate going to eat at restaurants with certain family members because they want to eat mad stuff and then don't want to tip. Running this server ragged. Running them ragged. Server comes to the table, hey, can I get anybody refills? They'd be like, nah. The server walk right back by them 13 seconds later with a full tray in their hand. They want to, hey, sir, excuse me, sir. No, he got all his hot food in here. Excuse me, sir. Can I get a drink over here? Like, come on, son. And then when he bring that drink back, somebody else, hey, can I get a refill too? Then he bring that drink back, hey, can I get a refill too? Instead of all y'all at one time saying, hey, can I get a Sprite when you get that Coke? Can I get a root beer when you go get that Sprite? All at one time. Y'all want to run them back and back and back and then don't want to tip? Come on, son. Don't do that to these people out there. So that's just my PSA. If y'all got enough money to go out to these restaurants to order this takeout, because that's the only place you can get only thing you can get from restaurants right now. Which means y'all got a little extra money. I got inside connections at restaurants. I can't even afford to go to restaurants right now. You know what? Because I done spent like a nice little $400. Bro, food, we good. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. Got some shrimp. Got a little bit of steaks. Some New York strip steaks. See what I'm saying? Got stuff out of the ordinary on top of like the chicken and the hot dogs and the hamburger meat. See, stuff like that. Noodles, we good. See what I'm saying? Tissue, we all right. Got a little bit ahead of the game before it got crazy. But I'm not about to go eat out at restaurants. But if I do, I'm going to leave them a nice little tip. My advice for everybody out there watching this, y'all do the same. I'm just a Brooklyn Crip from a Harlem set. Show some respect. If not, cuz, put it in check. I'm up next. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man, and you have been tuned in to the one and only Dirt Gang TV. And for all those who've been here before, man, I appreciate y'all, man. We slowly creeping, man. Let's get to this 20,000 real quick. Let's get there by the end of this coronavirus. Let's get there. We slowly creeping. Let's go. All my real dirt gangers out there. Let's go. Let's get it. 20 G's. Subscribe to the channel. And then hit the notification bell. Tell a friend to tell a friend and then tell a friend. That's how we going to get there. And then if y'all like the content, man, y'all know what it is, man. Hit the thumb. Turn it from white to blue. And if not one, put up two, man. Dirt game, man. We rolling, man. 9th Street.